All right, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to my channel. Once again, it's Mark on the Mark and Rosie Philippines Life, guys. I am sitting here in the backyard at the picnic table. There's a little barn behind me. And I just wanted to jump on here, guys, and just let you know that we are at 132. 132. What's that mean? 132 days before my feet are touching the ground in Davao City. 132 days. I cannot wait, guys. I'm so excited. And my primary focus right now, and I'm going to talk a little bit about my health. Right now, guys, I'm going through some health issues, but I'm determined to fight it. I'm determined to fight it. I'm determined to win. I am getting better. I have my good days and my bad days, but I'm just so fired up and determined to fight. And what really gives me that energy to fight, to be quite honest with you, is Rosie. Rosie gives me, she is so understanding. She is so patient. She is so loving. And she just keeps telling me, Marky, she calls me Marky, Marky, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here when you get here. And I always joke with her and say, hey, you better not leave me at that airport because somebody else is going to sweep me up off my feet, right? But yeah, that's not going to happen, guys. I've been talking to Rosie, now for, well, not quite 3 years, but let me see. We started officially being boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you want to call it, on March the 11th of 2023. March the 11th of 2023 was when we actually started doing our LDR. And so March the 11th of 2026 will be 3 years, 36 monthsary, right? As they love to say, monthsary. Everything is monthsary, but it's going to be our 36 monthsary. It's going to be our 3-year anniversary. And so I dream of it. I focus on it. I'm determined to be there with her in Davao City, celebrating our 3 years together, celebrating by some type of lechon or party or karaoke party, or, maybe we go out to a nice romantic dinner because we both love to eat and we love to eat good food. So yeah, that's what I'm determined to do, guys. And she is patiently waiting for me. But those of you expats, or not expats, but foreigners, those of you that are foreigners and you're looking to get out of the United States and retire, spend your time somewhere else, there's a lot of things that, I did a Facebook story, multiple Facebook stories today. And you can check me out on Facebook also, Mark A. Jackson. Matter of fact, I have an avatar or a AI picture of myself just like this with a brown beanie on my head. So you'll be able to spot me, but it's Mark A. Jackson. But there's a lot of folks here that want to retire elsewhere. Yes, it is less expensive if you go to the parts that are less expensive in the Philippines. Trust me, there are some places where you can spend a lot of money. You got to watch your money, even though your pesos goes farther than what the dollar goes here in the United States. So you got to be careful for that. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so those of you folks that are looking to retire, whether it's in Japan, whether it's in the Philippines, whatever, learn about the culture. Learn about a little bit about the culture. Don't just, hey, I'm going to go to the Philippines and you just drop in and don't know anything, okay? Because that can be detrimental to you. You need to know something about the culture, about the people, about the, sometimes about the politics, sometimes, right? But not necessarily, but definitely culture, people, and the pace of the country is so much slower. If you like to get things done in a hurry, this might not be the place for you. Here in the United States, we need to run to the bank, get some money, withdraw some money or deposit some money. And it just takes what? Minutes, seconds. We go through the drive-through, we go inside, handle our business, and we're off to our next chore, our next errand. It's not like that in the Philippines. You may spend, I remember when I was there a few years back and we went to the bank, and that, just going to the bank and, taking care of business at the bank, it was literally, no lie, guys, all together from the time we got in the trike to the time we got to where we need to go, to the time we walked for a while and got in the bank, and then waiting, because there was a lot of people in that bank waiting. So we had to wait, kind of like take a number. I wouldn't dare say it was 2.5 to 3 hours. 2.5, 3 hours just to go to the bank for and take care of some business that literally took 10 minutes. So that's the way it is there. If you got paperwork that you need to get done, if you're extending your visa, extending your stay in the Philippines, just don't schedule 3 or 4 things at back to back. Just get that one thing done. That first most important thing, get it done. I'm telling you guys, it's a whole new lifestyle. I was talking on my Facebook today, my Facebook stories, and I was talking about something as simple as asking someone to come here. Like here in the United States, if I was asking you, let's say you were, across the street or something, and I go, hey Bob, come here, man, come here. I want to tell you something. Come here, man. Come over here. Come here. Like that's normal for us. Something as simple as come here. But guess what? When I did that in the Philippines, the person that I was saying come here to, he got so embarrassed. Well, fortunately, it was a young man and not a hot-tempered dude, right? Not an older, more mature hot-tempered, but it was a young gentleman. And he got this embarrassed look on his face. And his family started laughing and his neighbors started laughing at him. Now, I had no clue why they were laughing, okay? But later on, one of my good, someone that was very close to at that time, she told me, she says, in the Philippines, we don't do our hands like this. This is why he was embarrassed. And she says, but you're okay because you didn't know it. But now you know. You don't tell anybody to come here like this because that's how they call an animal, like a dog, right? That like, come here, boy, come here, boy. And that's how they related. So if you do that to an adult, you're basically saying that they're at the level of a dog or at an animal, right? So when I did that, it embarrassed him and I didn't know. She said, here in the Philippines, right? Here in the Philippines, we hold our palm down and we do like this. So if you've got any Filipino friends, you might have noticed them hold out their arms and they do like this, right? They like, what they're doing is they're telling their friends, come here, come closer, come here. But their palm is always down. If it was up, it's a sign of disrespect. It's a sign of talking down to them and that you have no, they're lower than an animal. So there's multiple other things, right? And I know you all seen the one where they point with their lips. Like you say, excuse me, where is the bank? Am I near the bank? Or which way do I go for the bank? And they do like this. Which way is the bank? Like I might be asking my sweetheart, hey, baby, where is the, where did you put, I don't see the milk. Where's the milk? What? Which way did so-and-so go? Where's the glass that I put, right? They point with their lips. Everything is, they point, right? So you don't know what they're saying, but that's the culture there. It is so funny when I see them do that, even here in the United States, guys, when I see Filipinos, and you can tell I love Filipinos. They're like my favorite people in the world. But you can tell that when you're around a group of Filipinos, you're going to think about this. If you're watching this, you're going to think about, what? Mark told me that's what they do. Mark and Rozzy told me that's what they do. They point their lips, and but I just have a great time with the Filipino brothers and sisters. What's another one that? Oh, and they got me doing this. I'm gonna take my glasses off to make sure you can see me. So to see what I'm doing. So when you get to the Philippines, another thing is the way they greet. Like when I walk past someone, especially if it's a brother or whatever, and we do eye contact, we always go like that, right? We go, that's like, what's up? Like acknowledging them, right? What's up, right? And we don't even have to say anything like that. What's up? But in the Philippines, it's not. What they do is they raise their eyebrows. So it goes like this, right? You walk by them, you catch eye contact. They see somebody. And that's the way it is, right? And the more I saw it while I was there, I started doing it because I want to, do what the culture does. So I'm like, somebody say, hey, Mark, that's all you got to do. You don't have to say hello back. Just smile. And they've got the most infectious, the men and the women have the most infectious, beautiful smiles when they smile. And guys, you can tell I'm 132 days from landing my feet in Davao City. And you can tell my excitement right now. I'm just so excited to start my new life in the Philippines. And I'm going to continue doing YouTube. I'm going to continue doing YouTube, or I don't know if you want to call what I'm doing vlogging or not, but yeah, I'm going to keep you guys informed. You're going to see our life. You're going to see when we meet at the airport. You're going to see when we travel. And I know a lot of other YouTubers have done this also. But yeah, you're going to see all that, and it's going to be tons of fun. It's going to be tons of fun. I'm going to be sharing with you, oh, especially the food that we eat, because I love good food. Rozzy loves good food, and I can't wait to get Rozzy in front of the camera also, because she's just the sweetest person. Um, I'm just crazy about her. She's crazy about me, and so I mean, look, I would not have started a YouTube channel called Mark and Rozzy Philippines Life if I just met her 3 months ago. Because trust me, I know what you guys go through when you're trying to find a nice Filipina and you're doing the LDR. And the reason why I feel so confident doing the LDR with Rozzy is because this is not my first rodeo. I've been through, kind of like, I had someone, a good friend of mine used to say, you got to kiss a lot of frogs before you find your prince. Okay. In my case, you got to kiss a lot of frogs before you find your princess. Okay. And I've kissed a lot of frogs. And I might have been their frog, who knows, right? But I've kissed a lot of frogs, guys. And I have come across a lot of scamming and a lot of uh, unfaithful, a lot of just so many different things. And I was hoping that she was the one, but she was not the one. Then I tried again. I was hoping that they were the one, they were not the one. So I've been through a few. Okay, I've been through a few, uh, but I've never had a relationship this long. This long, 3 years in March right now. So that would take us at about what, 2.5 years right now, as of right now, where I've never hugged her, never touched her, anything like that, right? But every single day for 2 years and 7 months, yeah, about 2 years, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, yeah. So for 2 years and 7 months, we have been in contact every single day by video or by chat. And one thing I learned in my relationship that I had over 8 years ago, about 10 years ago, is that you always want to meet the family. So don't just meet the girl, but if you're really serious, and I'm talking about online, of course, I'm talking about video, by cam, okay? Always meet, once you know that it's serious, and that takes more than a couple of months, trust me. Then you want to meet the family. This is just some quick advice. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. But you want to meet the family. You want to meet somebody. You want to meet the mom. You want to meet the dad. You want to meet I'm gonna put my glasses back on. You want to meet the dad. You want to meet the brothers, right? You want to meet the cat, the dog, okay? And so um, that's just a few pointers. And I'm gonna give you guys, before I get to Davao City, each week, because I'm gonna do a YouTube video probably about 3 to 4 times a week. But each time I do it, I'm gonna give you a couple of more tips of what I learned, having been in the Philippines, multiple times over the past 10 years, um, and going back in 132 days. I'm gonna be sharing with you some things that you need to look out for. I'm actually going to be sharing with you, as I get closer to getting ready to get on that airplane, things that I have to get done to make sure that my transition there goes smoothly. Okay. So for those of you that are looking, just like myself, to retire in the Philippines and enjoy your life, the simple life. I'm not going to be trying to live in any expensive place. I'm going there. I told Rozzy, I told Rozzy, I said, and she agreed, is we want to live the simple life, but eat good food, okay, and have money in the bank. We want to live. Those are the three things that we're focused on. Live simple, eat good food, and have money put away for any emergency, whether it's a health emergency, whether it's a whatever type of emergency, or just to have the money, right? You want to build up. So we're going to be building up that money there. And I'm going to talk more about that later, guys. I'm going to talk more about that later. But yeah, we're going to have fun. I know I'm going to have fun. So I'm working really hard to make sure I take care of my health, make sure that I do all the things that I told the doctor that I would do, because you all can tell for 62 years old, I am a high energy person. I got a lot of drive. I got a lot of oomph. And, you know, and there's sometimes when I'm down. There's sometimes when I have so much pain in my body that I got to shut it down and go lay down. I was laying down about 30 minutes ago, right? Then I got up and had to take care of some things in the house. But hey, guys, if you want something bad enough, go get it. I want to move to the Philippines and be with my Razi more than anything else in this world. And I'm not going to let anything stop me but death. Anything stop me but death. Okay? So I hope to inspire a lot of you that are age 60 to 70 or whatever. Those of you that want to travel the world, those of you that want to relocate. I just want to be an inspiration, make you smile, make you laugh a little bit, and have some fun. And come along with me, guys. Come along with me in my journey to the Philippines. As of this YouTube video, I'm 132 days away from planting my feet in Davao City. All right, guys, you guys stay safe, take care, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye-bye.